خليهم يصورونا يا خالد. ولا بشطي.
Una cosa, els mitjans, disculpeu un moment, els mitjans de comunicació, per temes de seguretat hi ha persones que no poden sortir gravades i estan sentades al final de la sala. D'acord, si us plau, no feu plànols cap al final de la sala. Aquesta seria la primera qüestió i la segona qüestió és si necessiteu traducció des de l'anglès o tirem directament amb l'anglès. Sí? Tirem directament amb l'anglès? Vale, perfecte. Moltes gràcies per venir, benvinguts i benvingudes.
Shall I introduce you? You both introduce yourself, and then I'll add it.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, so you both introduce yourselves, and I'll join you later. Yeah.
بدك احنا نعرف حالنا ولا تقدر you can
You can make an introduction, yeah.
Issam, I need your surname.
يونس
Y-O-U-N-I-S.
yeah.
Hola, bon dia. Moltes gràcies per assistir a aquesta roda de premsa. Estem en un viatge d'incidència on tenim aquí amb nosaltres a Issam-Yunis, director del Mesan, una organització de drets humans basada a Gaza, i tenim a Maha Abdallah del Hack Europe, la primera organització de drets humans a l'Orient Mitjà, que ens parlaran i ens compartiran les seves demandes. Aquest viatge ha estat organitzat des de Novak, Suds, Elia i Paz con Dignidad, i després compartirem les nostres demandes. Moltes gràcies.
Yes. Hello, bon dia. Thank you for being here. More than 600 days into Israel's genocide and decades of colonization, we are here today to remind the Catalan government and the Spanish state, through their political, diplomatic, cooperative, cultural, and academic institutions, of their binding obligations and responsibility under international law. These include the duty to prevent and stop genocide, to stop all forms of complicity, and to ensure accountability. When a state maintains an unlawful occupation, upholds an entrenched system of apartheid, and stands accused of genocide, and is responsible of repeated crimes against humanity, symbolic gestures and diplomatic hedging are no longer enough, and they are no longer acceptable. This is not a matter of political preference, but of legal obligation and a moral necessity to uphold human dignity and prevent further atrocity. The world today must stop granting Israel the gift of time under the false cover of diplomacy and negotiations. States must act to immediately stop Israel's coordinated, systematic campaign of annihilation and destruction of the Palestinian people. The time of empty declarations and motions is over. We call on the Catalan government and the Spanish state to take concrete measures, starting by immediately ending diplomatic and economic complicity, including by immediately suspending bilateral cooperation agreements with Israel in trade, technology, tourism, research, cooperation, and the military sector, and to ensure dignified, unconditional humanitarian aid is immediately delivered to Palestinians in Gaza in particular. And we call on the Catalan government and on the Spanish state to activate national and regional accountability mechanisms to sanction and prosecute Israeli officials, military personnel, and settlers for war crimes, crimes against humanity, and acts of genocide. And it is important that the Spanish state continues to push for the suspension of the EU-Israel Association Agreement, but to also push for Israel's suspension from the United Nations. And lastly, it's important as well to ensure and to prohibit and to divest from all economic activities with apartheid, with the regime of apartheid in Palestine, including through public procurement, cultural exchanges, and academic partnerships. And we make these demands today not only on legal grounds, but because the mere existence and fundamental rights of an entire people are being destroyed systematically before our eyes, and with the international community's complicity, silence, and inaction. To give time is to enable. To remain silent or to shy away from effective action is also complicity. This is the time to end complicity, to stop genocide, to dismantle apartheid, and to stand for justice, for dignity, for humanity and rights. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your time being with us, for your presence. This is our third day in a very intensive program of meetings with different decision makers, parliament, the government. We're here first to thank the Catalan people and Spain in general for their distinguished stand compared with other states, governments in Europe. Our hope stems from people like you, people of Spain. But let me frank, I came from Gaza. My family is there back home in Gaza under this genocide that's going on. Time there is being calculated very, very different this time. Since we started our meetings today around 9, more than 6 people have been killed in Gaza, and more than 15 have been injured, and nobody knows how many homes were destroyed. Time is being counted by the corpse of children, a loaf of bread and a glass of water, and the bill of medicine, which all of this is being used as a weapon. Starvation is being used as a weapon. And that's why the ICC issued arrest warrants, because of that, exactly that accusation, that starving civilians who are protected under international law. I'm talking about the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu and the ex-Minister of Defense Gallant. Because of that fact, that time is being counted differently. Our main demand from the people here, Spain and Europe, is to end the genocide. The failure to end the genocide means that we all are failures. Governments are very much explicit in genocide, not only through military shipments or direct engagement in cultural, economic, and other engagements. People in Gaza are being killed by Western weapons, explosives, American or European explosives. So I think it's time to put an end for this. Showing solidarity is important, needed, but it's not anymore enough. It's the crime, the mother of crimes. Second World War, the lesson learned that, and all have agreed that this will never happen again. It has been repeated and has been live streamed, and no one can claim that he or she did not see what's going on in Palestine. Humanitarian aid is being blocked completely for third consecutive months. And Gaza, as you know, is 360 square kilometers. The inhabitants is 2.4 million. There are no stores. even the stores of United Nations agencies, food stores have been bombarded. Relief workers, UN staff has also been targeted and killed. Convoys have also been attacked. So it's intentional to starve the people. As you know, now more than 53,000 people have been killed. 70% out of them are children and women. And hospitals are not functioning, are not working anymore. Schools, universities have also been attacked and put into rebels. People were ordered to evacuate their homes all over Gaza for 10 times. Our staff members who are still in Gaza have been displaced, some of them for 10 times. Their homes were destroyed, and they are in what's so-called safe areas. Even those safe areas have been more than 56 times have been targeted and bombarded by the Israeli war jets. So those are just part of realities, part of facts on the ground. It's a moment where actions should now be taken. Israel to be retaliated, to be punished because of those practices that are in violation of basic principles. Civilized nations have agreed that civilians to be protected, genocide not to be anymore executed. Those very serious violations of, those principles and rules of civilized nations. We expect more. We expect the genocide to be stopped immediately, and we can. If there is a will, there is a way. If there is pressure to be employed, those bilateral agreements, it's time to use them as a legal weapon to protect civilians. Otherwise, it's a message that we all sacrifice those civilians. In last July 2024 was a significant month where the ICJ issued an advisory opinion that made it clear occupation is illegal, occupation should be ended, settlements are illegal, settlers in the occupied territories are illegal, and what is very important in that opinion is the obligations on third-party states, including Spain, that they should act bilaterally, individually, and collectively, maybe with the United Nations or with Europe, to end the occupation. This is quite important and serious. Accountability was an issue and continue, and we were saying all the time long before the 7th of October and after that, the worst is yet to come if accountability has not been employed, because the absence of accountability means that people enjoy impunity, feel that they are above the law. So why to stop the genocide as long as many provide legal, political, and diplomatic cover and engage in bilateral agreements? So accountability is the issue, is item one on the agenda. And there are many ways. Support the ICC works, which has been now a scene of attacks by Trump's administration. Same with the ICJ, and also those who are involved or directly or indirectly engaged in genocide should also be brought to justice. And let me here refer to those of dual nationalities, Spanish, Israelis, or other nationalities also should be investigated whether they are involved in the crime of genocide and other crimes across the occupied territories. I'll stop here and we could also have your questions. Thank you.
Molt ràpid compartir que les organitzacions que hem acompanyat aquest viatge d'incidència compartim les nostres demandes, que són les demandes de les companyes palestines, que és, avui en dia, qui vol recolzar Palestina, qui diu recolzar Palestina, no pot seguir tenint cap mena de llaços amb Israel. Això és reforçar l'estat colonial, genocida, d'ocupació i apartheid d'Israel. Per tant, s'ha de posar fi a tota aquella complicitat que és el que permet que Israel segueixi cometent aquests crims contra el poble palestí. Els hem pogut explicar a les nostres amigues palestines que aquestes setmanes hi han hagut alguns passos importants. Són passos importants, però són totalment insuficients i no responen a la situació d'extrema urgència que ara mateix a la Franja de Gaza i a tota Palestina. És una bona notícia que es registrés la proposta de llei que aplicaria un embargament d'armes directament als estats genocides al Congrés dels Diputats, però és totalment insuficient. Recordem que el govern de l'estat espanyol podria demà decretar un embargament d'armes a Israel i així hauria de ser. És una bona notícia que el govern de la Generalitat de Catalunya per fi hagi decidit tancar l'oficina d'acció a Tel Aviv, una oficina que no s'hagués hagut d'obrir mai, però altra vegada no respon a la situació d'urgència que hi ha a Palestina. En primer lloc, ens hem d'assegurar que tota promoció econòmica entre Catalunya i Israel s'hi posi fi, ja que si es trasllada l'oficina a un altre lloc i es segueix promovent relacions econòmiques entre Israel i Catalunya, és altament perillós. D'altra vegada, tenim de manera rutinària vaixells amb armes que paren al port de Barcelona, vaixells involucrats en el trànsit d'armes amb Israel que està cometent un genocidi contra el poble palestí. De la mateixa manera, és molt greu que la Fira de Barcelona, que recordem és un espai format per un consorci de l'Ajuntament de Barcelona i el Govern de la Generalitat de Catalunya, que de manera sistemàtica i rutinària està acollint empreses armamentístiques, israelianes, internacionals i altres tipus d'empreses que s'estan lucrant del genocidi contra el poble palestí. Això vol dir que són empreses que guanyen diners assassinant a persones palestines i també d'empreses que es lucren del genocidi, de l'apartheid, de l'ocupació i el colonialisme contra Israel. A la Fira Barcelona també hem vist de manera molt preocupant com s'hi han dedicat pavellons a Israel. L'últim exemple, per exemple, va ser el Mobile World Congress al febrer de l'any passat, on el ministre d'Economia d'Israel va venir a la ciutat de Barcelona. Això és totalment intolerable i la societat civil catalana ho hem deixat molt clar que els genocides no són benvinguts a la nostra ciutat. Sabem que demà ha anunciat l'alcalde de Barcelona que s'aprovarà una moció en el consistori per fi posant fi a l'agermanament entre Tel Aviv i Barcelona. Volem recordar que això és una victòria que la societat civil ja havia aconseguit fa 2 anys i va ser una de les primeres mesures que l'alcalde va imposar de restaurar l'agermanament amb Tel Aviv, una mesura que mai s'hauria d'haver dut a terme. Però una moció que no contempli, per exemple, posar fi a la complicitat que hi ha ara mateix a la Fira a Barcelona o que no exigeixi que vaixells amb armes a Israel no parin al port de Barcelona serà totalment insuficient. Trobem, per exemple, que encara hi ha universitats a Catalunya públiques que tenen vincles amb universitats israelianes o amb empreses que també s'estan lucrant del genocidi, de l'apartheid, de l'ocupació i del colonialisme de l'estat d'Israel. I ja per acabar, és important mencionar l'empresa ICL, una empresa que es troba al Bages, l'empresa matriu de la qual està involucrada en la producció de fòsfor blanc que s'ha venut a l'exèrcit dels Estats Units, que sabem perfectament a qui dona les seves armes. Recordem que el fòsfor blanc és una arma il·legal i que l'exèrcit d'Israel l'utilitza contra la població palestina a la Franja de Gaza. Una empresa com ICL, que a més ha estat destruint el nostre territori durant dècades, no hauria de tenir presència a Catalunya. Llavors som aquí per dir alt i clar que la Generalitat de Catalunya, l'Ajuntament de Barcelona i el govern de l'estat espanyol han de posar de manera urgent fi a la complicitat amb el genocidi d'Israel. Gràcies. Ara, si teniu preguntes, si us plau. Se les ha convidat en aquesta reunió, però no han assistit. No. The one political party that was invited here.
Sí, una altra pregunta. Bon dia. Intentareu vehicular això a través d'alguna condemna formal o algun comunicat oficial a través del Parlament o no teniu pensat proposar algun text d'aquesta mena? Gràcies.
They're asking if that all of this that we're saying here, we're trying to get the Parliament to push a specific motion condemning, or what is the achieved result of this visit?
I think we had very important and fruitful meetings with the different parties and members and representatives that we met with today, but also yesterday from the Catalan Parliament and government. We emphasized the need to go beyond motions, symbolic motions, and to go for legislations and binding resolutions that will translate into immediate action, whether that be it the effective implementation of a military arms embargo both ways on Israel, so not sending weapons and arms and materials, not transferring them through the ports, whether of the city here or elsewhere across the state, as well as ensuring that no military surveillance, intelligence, equipment, and technologies are being also imported here from Israel. So we emphasize the need to go beyond gestures, political, diplomatic gestures. We appreciate the support, we appreciate the solidarity from the people, from the government, from the parliament, and all of that. But we also emphasize that we are running out of time. It's already too late for the Palestinian people, especially those in the Gaza Strip, and this is why we need to go beyond motions and to start pushing the governments at regional and at national level to suspend all diplomatic, economic relations and trade and so on, to end the genocide, to end colonization, to end apartheid.
Hi ha alguna pregunta més?
Sí. Bon dia. Jo volia saber si ens podíeu fer un breu resum en castellà, si és possible. Gràcies.
De totes les intervencions?
Una mica el que denuncieu i un breu resum per tenir un tall. Gràcies.
They're asking for a translation in Spanish.
Oh.
The interventions.
Yeah,
I can send
you're
my
the-
written and I can put it on people. I can send, or do they want it now?
No, because
Well,
they want a cut for it.
so do you want to maybe part of it at least?
Yeah.
Sí, si no és igual, si és un...
Es que es un medio estatal.
Bueno,
Bueno, I'll do a summary.
si no, tranquil·les, o sigui, si no és igual.
Fem un super resum. Tenemos aquí con nosotras a Maha Abdallah de Al-Haq. Al-Haq es la primera organización de derechos humanos en Oriente Medio, y también a Issam Younes, el director de Al-Mezan, una organización de derechos humanos en la Franja de Gaza. Están aquí para compartir que no queda tiempo para tomar decisiones sobre Palestina. Agradecen los gestos que han habido en solidaridad con el pueblo palestino, pero dicen que esto es totalmente insuficiente y que no responde a la extrema gravedad de la situación en la Franja de Gaza y en toda Palestina. Después de 600 días de genocidio, con una situación totalmente indescriptible, con las cifras oficiales que hablan de 56.000 personas palestinas asesinadas, pero sabemos que los números reales son mucho más elevados, con la colonización, la ocupación palestina cada vez extendida de forma más preocupante, piden a todas las instituciones que pongan fin a la complicidad con el Estado genocida de Israel, que está llevando a cabo estos ataques tan crueles contra el pueblo palestino, y piden que se toman medidas ya, que ya se ha acabado el tiempo para palabras vacías y tienen que haber medidas tomadas de forma urgente por parte del Gobierno del Estado español, por parte de la Generalitat de Cataluña y por parte del Ayuntamiento de Barcelona. Doncs si no hi ha més preguntes ho deixem aquí. Moltes gràcies i visca Palestina lliure.
Thank you.
Rights channel, rights channel, rights channel, rights channel. Left channel, left channel, left channel, left channel. Rights channel, rights channel, rights channel, rights channel. Left channel, left channel, left channel, left channel. Rights channel, rights channel, rights channel, rights channel. Left channel, left channel, left channel, left channel.